Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. This is a general love reading for the sign of Virgo for this upcoming week in May. Because this is general, it can pertain to anything, relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. My intention is always to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it in some way. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, parts may not. So take what does, leave behind what doesn't, and hopefully by the end you get something worthwhile that will help you out. Okay, Virgo? If you are new or unfamiliar with my channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. And this is Carmilla. She's hanging out with us today. She's been a good bird so far. We know that can change in a second, but so far she's doing very well, being a good bird. So I'm going to maintain an optimistic expectation, and we'll see how she does. Okay, Virgo, let's give this deck one more good shuffle, and let's see what's going on for Virgo for this upcoming week in May. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Magician and the Star. Eight of Cups. High Priestess in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. And Judgment. Okay, so I feel like your energy is the Magician and the Star. I feel like, Virgo, you might be in the process of manifesting something amazing for yourself, and it might be in the area of love. It could potentially be in the area of love, but I do feel like there is possibly a little fear or hesitation, or maybe not feeling quite ready, or maybe not feeling very confident with regard to whatever this is for you. It might be something that you've had on your mind for a while, and you're at this point now, well, it's time to make it a reality. It's time to stop thinking about it and start doing it. Again, this could be with the Ace of Cups, this could be a new personal endeavor for you, maybe a creative project you're working on, or something that you just have passion for, that you love a lot, and that you're maybe moving forward with it, trying to turn it into something for yourself. You know, you can't help but get the feeling of someone kind of manifesting a little bit of star power. Maybe you are a creative individual and you've been trying to work on becoming more visible with your talent in the area of music or acting or whatever that looks like for you. So again, maybe you're moving forward with something positive for yourself, but this could also represent a relationship, the Ace of Cups. So I think Spirit is telling you need to be patient. You've been patient. I think you've invested a lot of energy, whether that's in the area of time, work, maybe resources, and you're moving in the right direction with Judgment here. And I do feel like Spirit's telling you, look, you've got to maintain what you're doing, maintain your patience, and keep working hard, and keep an optimistic perspective, an optimistic attitude, and you'll get there. So let's see what else we get for you, Virgo. We've got Eight of Cups again, clarifying the Magician. King of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Star card. Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The World. And then the Ten of Wands in reverse. So we have a King of Wands in reverse on the table. I do believe this is your energy, Virgo. So if you're female, remember you can embody this energy, or you might be you might be represented by someone else that shows up in the reading, or you might be an external party to this person, and maybe you know what's going on. It could be this situation that's affecting them could be affecting you, for example, if you're not represented by this King of Wands. So the King of Wands is somebody who in the upright, this is a person who might be in a position of power, somebody who has authority over others, a boss, for example, somebody who might manage others, makes decisions, that kind of thing. In the reverse, he could be in the same position, but he misuses his power or his position to manipulate others or to do wrong by others. This could be somebody who is a poor leader or allows others to make decisions for him, for example. Or this could just be somebody who is relinquishing their power, giving it up, or kind of sitting back and letting others make the call, make decisions, that kind of thing. I get the feeling that it's time for this King of Wands to stop kind of sitting back and maybe take some responsibility, take some initiative to start moving things forward. That's what I'm getting from these cards. That if this King of Wands wants this kind of energy, the Star, then it's time to start taking action, making some of his own moves, maybe pushing forward a little harder. I do get the feeling, though, that maybe there's a little hesitation or fear surrounding this king, thinking maybe it's not the right time. Has he got what it takes to do this by himself, to take the reins, to move forward? I almost get the sense that it's kind of like, well, okay, this King of Wands has kind of gotten to a certain point, maybe in the area of moving towards some kind of goal. And, he's gotten a little bit of help from other people along the way, but at this point in time, it's kind of time for him to take the reins, to move forward on his own, to, take the training wheels off the bike, to cut the apron strings. If you're living at home, for example, and getting some help out, that kind of thing with family members, parents, maybe it's time to spread your wings and fly. That it feels like whatever the star energy is for you, Virgo, that it might be right around the corner. But I get this feeling like Spirit's kind of telling you, you got to give this one last push. You got to keep trudging forward. This is almost there. Maintain a certain level of patience, but don't stop working hard because you're almost there. You're almost at that point where you can celebrate, where you've obtained or accomplished what you were working on or moving toward, and you just have to give it one more push. But with this King of Wands, Knight of Swords in reverse, for some reason, I'm kind of getting the idea that there is a little bit of hesitancy or a little bit of fear with the idea of maybe being the one who is mostly responsible for ultimately obtaining this goal, or maybe taking those last few steps where this person feels like maybe they're a little hesitant to accept the responsibility of closing the deal, you know, that kind of thing. Because I do get the feeling that this king has had a certain level of support with regard to this goal or endeavor, connection, whatever this is, and now it's time for him to kind of, again, spread his wings and fly, take the reins and move forward on his own for a little while, or at least take the brunt of the responsibility for whatever this is. This Magician star energy, which feels very exciting, Virgo, by the way. So maybe, you know, maybe I'm talking to a future singing star or actor who's going to get, you know, hit it big in the movies or something like that. I just get a sense with these two cards that there's something really big around the corner. Something that might give you some notoriety, something that other people are going to notice, stand up and take notice, because Virgo is making a grand entrance. But there's a little hesitation, a little fear, a little uncertainty surrounding the level of responsibility that it might take in order to, you know, move toward these last final few steps or close the deal once and for all. You know, this could be a business endeavor, some kind of investment you've been working toward. So let's see what else we get for you, Virgo. Oops, see, I dropped one of the cards. I got to do one more shuffle. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Star again, clarifying the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles again, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So again, I'm getting a little bit more hesitancy or fear surrounding this final push towards this star energy, that there might be the sense that it's too hard, I have to give up, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can put one foot in front of the other and get this done once and for all. So it feels like there is a crossroads here for you, Virgo, a point of no return. This feels like you are making a final decision, one way or the other. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to manifest this for yourself? Are you going to make it happen? Or are you going to turn back? And I feel there is hesitancy, not because you don't want it, but because I feel like you might be a little scared or worried or feel insecure, insufficient, incapable. Those are your obstacles. Those are what's keeping you back, is fear that you don't have this, that you don't have enough, that you don't have the stability, the confidence. That would be the one thing that's kind of holding you back. Because like I said, up until now, you've had a lot of support in this area, moving towards the star. You've had people maybe helping you out a little bit, whether that's with resources, money, emotional support. There's a Queen of Cups with the Page of Cups in reverse that showed up on the table. And I feel like this person is not supporting you. This person might possibly be someone who is the one that's holding you back from taking that step towards making the final decision, you know, keeping you back from this crossroads that you're at, and instead of taking the right path, kind of steering you in the direction of possibly taking the wrong path. I feel like this person doesn't want you to make the decision that they feel like you're probably going to make, and that's kind of the energy that you're stuck in right now, because I think this person, for whatever reason, has a lot of influence in your life, Virgo. But this person is not looking out for you. This person is not like the others, I think, that you feel who have been supportive of you. This person doesn't necessarily want to see you obtain this star, whatever it is for you. Because for some reason, maybe they're going to feel left behind, or this person is going to feel like you've forgotten about them. There's something about this Queen of Cups where she is less than what's the word? I hate it when I can't think of the word. It absolutely drives me nuts. She doesn't want you. Just changing the way I say it. She doesn't want you to move towards this Ace of Cups star. For some reason, she wants to kind of hold on to you. She's hoping for you to make a different decision. And again, this could be somebody that you would have to leave behind, for example, if you were to go after this star energy. If you're going to make that final push forward, this person might get left behind. So maybe they're feeling a little bit insecure or protective of you, or feeling a little bit entitled to your energy, your attention, and they know that if you take this particular path, if you make this one last push to go after whatever this is for you, that they're going to end up being left behind. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Virgo. We have the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ouch, don't bite my ear. The Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the World in reverse. Stop it. She never bites that hard, but she bites hard enough to scare the hell out of me, like she's going to take a chunk out of my ear. So I apologize for the distraction, but I can't help it. Can't help it. World in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. And then the Five of Pentacles. Stop it. So again, what I'm getting is you've kind of given up a certain level of decision-making, authority, influence. You've given a certain level of that up with regard to this star energy. Again, whatever this is that you're moving toward, goal, relationship, something that you're creative in, whatever this is, whatever the star, I'm not going to keep repeating myself because I could think of a million things. Whatever this is to you, you're giving up a certain level of control over this decision-making process, or pushing, forward this one last time to obtain this goal that you have, and you're giving up a little bit of that to this individual. And I do feel like this individual is very significant to you. This is a Two of Cups relationship, somebody that you're probably very close to. This could be a family member, someone that you have a very solid and stable foundation with. This could be somebody that you live with, for example. Maybe a family member, spouse, someone of that nature. So this person is very significant to you. But I feel with this King of Wands, again, I feel like you've given up a certain level of control or power or decision-making to this person. And it's holding you back a little bit. And I feel like you may have been in this position before. With the Ten of Swords showing up, to me the Ten of Swords is about maybe bringing something to a close and then you're trying again, or you have a new start at something after a harsh ending. But it can also, for me, indicate repeating old patterns, repeating mistakes, or experiencing something again because maybe you didn't work through it the first time, that kind of thing. So to me, this is about fearing that you don't have what it's going to take in order to make this happen on your own. And I feel like it requires, for whatever reason, it feels like it's something that you have to take that those final few steps, or make that last push, but you have to do it by yourself for some reason. So again, I feel like you've come up against this blockage before, and probably due to this Queen of Cups energy, because maybe they've kept you from moving forward, or they convinced you that it wasn't the right time, or that you weren't ready, or you didn't have enough resources, or whatever that looked like for you. I don't necessarily feel negative energy off of this person, except for maybe a little bit of insecurity surrounding your connection, or feeling a little bit sad, or maybe even a little bit like a victim, because they have this idea that if you make this decision, or if you take this path, that they're going to be left behind. I get that more than anything, that you're going to end up leaving them behind, and they don't want that. It could be that you've had to deal with some disappointments or some struggles along the way that kept you moving forward for other reasons too. And I feel like you put, again, a lot of work, energy, time, effort into this. And you're at that point now where you've just got one last push. You've really made significant progress. You put in a lot of energy, and you are due to experience some success with this. But if you don't put forth that last bit of energy, if you give up now, ouch, can you please not bite my ear? Why are you doing that? You're going to sit on your cage. If you do it one more time, I'm going to put you on your cage. Do you understand? She understands exactly what I'm saying. She's going to sit on her cage. Not that that's a punishment, but that's where she'll be. Anyway, where was I? So again, I feel like if you decide now to give up, or if you she didn't bite, but she put her beak on my ear. Am I gonna wait? Am I gonna wait for the pun? Okay, I'm gonna give her one more chance. I'm dealing with this Ten of Swords energy with Carmilla right now. Out, see? She did it, and I watched her do it. Okay, come on. There, she's punished. Okay, so anyway, I've already shown you the cards, so I just want to tell you, Virgo, that I do feel like these cards are representing a kind of a warning, saying if you don't make that one last push forward, if you drop the ball now, if you relieve yourself of, burning the candle on both ends, if you drop this now, you're going to be left with the Five of Pentacles, feeling really lost, feeling like you've given up on something that was too significant for you to give up on, and it's going to be extremely disappointing. It's going to be very difficult to recover from if you lose this now. So let's get this one last round out here for you, Virgo, and see what else, if anything, comes up. I would like to know a little bit more about what this Star is. Again, with it's coming out here with the Ace of Cups. So this could be a new relationship, something that it doesn't have to pertain to a relationship or a person. It could be something creative endeavor, something that you really worked hard on, maybe a love of yours that you've had your whole life, music, for example, or I don't know. I keep thinking like performing arts with the Star card, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. It could be a talent that you have, a creative endeavor that you're really good at, that you've been working hard on, and at this point in time, it's just time to take it to the next level. So it doesn't necessarily feel like this Ace of Cups pertains to a new relationship, but it could be that. Again, it feels more like a personal wish, dream, a personal dream, goal, something you've been working on for a very long time. I would love to know more about that. Maybe we'll get some more information. So let's see what we've got. Sun in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords. Hangman. Page of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords. And then the Four of Cups again. The Four of Cups came out? Yeah, it's right here. It's Four Cups in the same set of cards. So again, I feel like you may be avoiding paying attention to this. I feel almost like, you know, Spirit saying, tapping you on the shoulder saying, don't ignore me. Don't frickin' ignore me, Virgo, because if you do and you drop the ball, you're going to be sad. And that's an understatement. Virgo's not going to just be sad if you lose this Star Ace of Cups. It's going to be devastating for you. So I feel like Spirit's saying, don't ignore me. Don't act like, you know, you can't tell that someone's trying to get your attention, because I'm here and I am. And it's time to put some effort into this last final push. And you can't let the influence of the naysayers get to you, or the people who would like to hold you back. Because again, I think what you're realizing is this individual could potentially hold you back from this, because, and it's gonna break your heart, it's gonna hurt you if you end up bending to the will of this individual. Now, I'm not saying, again, I don't get the feeling that this person is someone that you are, that has, you know, that wants to see you fail, or wants to, okay, see, you just got back. I swear to God, she gets a kick out of watching me react. I mean, that's got to be what it is. She knows if she bites my ear, she's going to get attention. And so she keeps doing it. Don't you dare. She's such a little shit. Didn't I just compliment her and say how good she was being at the beginning of this video? Or was it, I can't remember if it was this video or not, but I was thinking how good she was being. Stop it! Okay, anyway, I do feel like this person is very significant to you, very important to you, is a loving relationship connection, but they are also coming out as the page, not only the Page of Cups, but the Page of Swords. And to me, this person is the one, when they communicate, when they interact with you, they're causing you to feel like that. Okay. She's a bird. I can't, right? I can't have the reaction that my instincts want me to have, because I would end up hurting her. And she's a bird. But my instincts wanted to slap her off my shoulder because she just bit my ear again. So it's taking a lot of willpower, and especially when I'm getting to some significant stuff in your reading, Virgo. I'm trying to explain something important to you, and she keeps biting me at these critical times when I'm getting into something good. Okay, what I was saying was, this person, represented also by the Page of Swords, is negatively influencing your thought patterns, causing you to feel insecure and scared, feeling like you don't have what it takes to make this final move, to push forward with this, to continue to pursue it. But you do, Virgo, you do. You have the star power. Star came out twice. You've got what it takes. You just need to be the one to man up and do it, or woman up and do it. You've got to be the one to unleash this chain that basically is this certain level of fear that's been acquired by you through this individual and through their communication, their interactions through you. And again, I don't want to paint a picture of this person being evil or bad, because I don't feel like that at all. I just feel like they're nervous, scared, insecure. They're worried they're going to lose you is what it is. This person thinks they might lose you. And so what's the next best thing? Well, hold Virgo back so Virgo doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, is it bad for Virgo? Does Virgo miss out on something? Yeah, Virgo misses out on something, but I get to keep Virgo. That's what this person is thinking. They don't want to lose you. You're too important in their life. But if you let this go, it will probably be devastating enough to you. And I'm going to go ahead and make this statement, and it may not be true for everybody, but I feel based on what I'm seeing in the cards, that if you let this opportunity go, or you don't make that one final last push to make this happen for yourself, it will be so devastating that not only will you have lost this opportunity, but you may end up losing this relationship with this Queen of Cups. You may be left with nothing. Because it's possible then there will be a certain level of resentment if this person does in fact influence you in the manner that they want to influence you. Now here's the thing. This person knows full well in their heart of hearts, this person knows that whatever this star energy is to you, it is not only important for you to continue to push for it and to continue to go for it. They deep down in their hearts want you to be happy and want you to obtain this for yourself, because they know that it would make you happy. Might make you complete. It might be the one thing that you've been working toward for who knows how long. So they know what it means to you, and deep down this person doesn't want you to be disappointed, sad, or upset, especially at them. But their feelings are so strong for you, Virgo, that they would be devastated if whatever this is for you took you out of their lives. And that's what they're worried about. I feel like strong. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of times I'll look at the cards and think, okay, well, it could go this way, it could go that way, so I get a few different scenarios. This particular reading feels very significantly in that one direction. That's the reason why this person is trying to influence you to take a different path, one that would lead you away from whatever this is for you. So we have the Two of Air in reverse that kind of came out for the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck, and I will read this from the book as I always do. This is the book, by the way. This is probably one, I've been using tarot for about 1.5 years, so it's not like I'm a veteran by any sense of the word, but I do have a lot of decks at this point in time. I acquired quite a few, and I use these 5 kind of religiously. They're the ones that they're my go-tos. But this and I do have kind of some other decks that are more collectible sitting on my shelf over here that are just beautiful artwork and that kind of thing. And one of them, in fact, I don't use because the edges of the cards are actually like coated in like this metallic gold, and they're super stiff and they're really hard to shuffle, and they actually hurt my fingers when I shuffle them. So for those kind of reasons, a lot of my other cards that I really like, I don't use for those reasons. But this one is definitely not just one of my favorite to use, but one of my favorite of all time. And it is a little different. I've talked about it a lot. If you're interested in the name and the creator of the deck is in the description box below if you want to get your own set. I bought these through Amazon. I don't know why I put my book away. I was getting ready to read. I opened up to the page. Look, I love when I do that. I don't do it very often, but sometimes I do. Okay, so the potential blockage is relatively short, Virgo, and I will display the card for you in the upright after Carmilla finishes one last time distracting me. Do I give her another chance on my shoulder? What do you think, Virgo? Let's try her on this shoulder. Let's see how she does. Maybe she won't bite that ear. We'll see. All right, here we go. The Two of Air reversed cautions against taking a black and white approach to life. To do so is to move through life with a closed mind and eyes that only see part of what it is. It is to refuse to look at the bigger picture. Are you taking a rigid and inflexible stance when an open mind and heart is needed? Understanding is required, and that means accepting that sometimes there is no right or wrong. Sometimes both parties can be right and both parties can be wrong. Embracing the spectrum of color that is life opens the mind and in turn reveals that there is more than just the right choice or the wrong choice available. Wow. I mean, I thought that was it's the Two of Swords, right? Two of Air. But to me, this also kind of rings true for the Ace or the Two of Wands, that you're getting ready to make a decision. You're choosing your path. And one road leads in this direction, right? One road leads here. For Virgo, and for Virgo alone, apparently. This is Virgo's endeavor. And then one of these paths leads to here. Disappointment, lacking this, but you will hold on to this. That goes without saying. So you get to choose. Now, I think what this card was indicating, and I think it's very significant, the message I feel is very significant, that yeah, you're making a choice, and yeah, it's definitive to a certain extent. It's not that you can turn back and change your mind, because your life will have changed in some way, shape, or form, depending on the decision you make. But is it just black and white? Is there any gray in between? Are you totally going to lose contact? Are you going to lose this person if you choose that one road, that one path that they don't want you to take? Are they seeing this in the right light? Are you seeing it in the right light? That's what I think this card is saying. And I think this card is saying that there is compromise. There is a different way of looking at this. And maybe that's what you need to do in order to get out of this funky energy that you're dealing with. And maybe even convince this individual, this Queen of Cups, that there's another way of looking at this. And that's what I think that this card is saying. Now, if you got something else out of that, awesome. I hope that it resonated for you. I hope this reading was helpful. If not helpful, maybe enjoyable. Thank you for watching, Virgo. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And I'm going to end this here. Thank you for joining me. I hope I see you again soon. Bye, Virgo.